Hey guys, it's Short Devil here and we are playing YuGiOh Duel Links. It's been quite some time. Like it's been let me just check, hold on. Okay, I feel like it's been almost a year, maybe a bit more, since we've done a YuGiOh video. Now this video, I mean sorry, let me hold on a second. If you haven't seen the previous YuGiOh videos, this is like your first YuGiOh video out of my many few. So this is how we'll go. We'll do two or three matches maybe, depending on how quick I complete these matches. Do these two matches and then we'll go at the end of the video where we explain the strategy of the deck. So that's how it will go. Now this video is based on my, what I'd like to call the Red Eyes Buster deck, which utilizes the Red Eyes Black Dragon and Buster Blader. And I've seen a lot of combinations here and there in the little, the Red Duelist. He always has like high top tier player cards. So I've kind of copied a bit of their like deck, I guess. Now this is already a bad hand. Completely sucks.
I can tell you really love.
And we've won the first duel, as you can see. What the heck? Okay, no. This normally doesn't go like this. Let me just try to find another match. What the heck? I already got a win. Yeah, this is clearly planned. Clearly he saw the deck and got shook. Hold on. Let's just find a match. I got a free gem. Nice. Isn't that great? So yeah, I mean that was great. You already had a bad hand. It's good. Alright, hopefully this guy can entertain me. Rookie rank 3. Let's go. Luna versus Leo. Brother versus sister. I actually don't know much about the YuGiOh 5Ds. I didn't watch this because... watch this.
Leo, you act Luna Duel.
Oh, this is quite a nice hand. This can be an interesting hand. Let's see. What can we do? I'm gonna just fool the guy and just do this.
From my hand, I activate a spell
we're gonna mess with him a little bit. Alright? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this into grave. We're gonna pick this up. Because using this card lets him see what card I pick up. So I'm just gonna set that down and then set this down as bait. And then activate this.
From my hand, I activate a spell
Red Eyes slash Dragon is possibly one of the mains to have of this deck.
Come on now.
Now I've seen other combinations of this deck as well. Like not only just Buster Blader, I've seen like other cards, but whatever. Red Eyes slash Dragon here is well, his ability is pretty interesting. When a Red Eyes monster attacks, so not only this card, when it attacks, it can get a warrior from the graveyard and equip it as a equip card. Right? The good thing about that is that when he gets equipped by a warrior, he gets a 200 attack bonus, which basically makes this Red Eyes slash Dragon 3000 once he attacks, or once a Red Eyes Dragon's attacks, or whatever. What do we have here? Oh god. Okay. Maybe I should have activated that actually. That was my bad. Yeah, that's great. Ooh! No, my Red Eyes slash Dragon! What am I gonna do? Don't worry, you see, the reason why I have Red Eyes Spirit is so I can bring him back. So, let's just see what happens. What's his little strategy here? What's he trying to do? Now, Mage Power is a little problem, but not that much of a problem for me.
I play my face down card. I activate my trap card.
Come on, Red Eyes slash Dragon. You got nothing against it now. You might as well fold your hand. Alright. Now this card, the Return of the Red Eyes Dragon, is possibly the most annoying card to have. Because you can just summon a barrage of Red Eyes Black Dragon as long as they don't get removed from play. That's the main thing about that. So look. See how annoying this is? I can summon as many Red Eyes Black Dragon as I can from the graveyard, and this happens each turn. And not only just my turn, it happens on their turn as well, so...
I
Ooh.
activate my monster's effect.
And even worse, Red Eye Slash Dragon, his other effect is that he can cancel out an opponent's like magic card that targets this card. One, obviously this only works if he has an equipped monster, so...
Sheesh.
Like that time when he activated that magic card to destroy my Red Eyes Slash Dragon. Yeah, you see, like something like that, it couldn't couldn't activate the effect of negating that spell or whatever. I mean, if it had the Buster Blade on him, then he would have been able to cancel it out. Fine. But in that case, that happened, and that is why I brought that card. The not the Return of the Red Eyes. Hold on. Is that Red Eye Spirit card? Yes. The Red Eye Spirit card will work on Red Eye Slash Dragon, but the other trap card that I had. Thank you, Shiny Magic. Thank you for that, nice. But yeah, the other trap card that I had that I played, the continuous one, Return of the Red Eyes, that won't work on Red Eye Slash Dragon because the effect of that card says that it only targets normal dragon types. So Red Eye Slash Dragon is not a normal Red Eyes Dragon, normal whatever dragon type. So that is the reason why that couldn't work. But remember, Red Eye Slash Dragon is...
the bond with my car.
It may be like the tier... It may be the main thing of the deck, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is this card, if I can never bring him out. This card. But... once again, that's if I can bring him out. And this is already a bad hand, so we're going to end our turn.
My turn.
Now, the risky thing about this deck is there is a lot. Maybe a bit too much. There's a bit too much high level monsters. So I got 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon in the deck, and I have 2 Buster Bladers in the deck. Which is a bit bad, because, you don't want to have high level monsters overriding your deck. Unless you have cards that can support that.
Here I go.
And in this case, I might even lose this match.
It's my turn.
I end my
draw.
turn.
Yeah, I've lost this match. Sorry. As these decks aren't like the best, so I mean, don't expect too much, right? I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm just gonna let him take this win.
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
So you see, as you can see, sometimes these decks aren't like the best. Just like, I don't know. Well, what other deck I've seen that's like something like this? I don't know. Blue Eyes, the new Blue Eyes deck that I'm hoping to get out. Even that has problems of itself. Like the new Blue Eyes deck, I guess the oh nice, he's already prepared for like dragon type monsters. But yeah, yeah, every deck has a weakness. Every deck has something. Like, you won't get the right cards all the time. I've seen something like that happen, I don't know where. But let's go for one more match, and then I'll explain the deck. Maybe I can get another win. Maybe I can summon the card that I need to summon. Alright, Kaiba. I'll show you who... Wait. If he's using Kaiba, then there's possibly a Blue Eyes deck, isn't it? Oh god. Oh god.
With my friends by
Oh, this is kind of a tricky hand, isn't it? Let's summon Red Eyes Wyvern.
I summon a monster. I end my
I just
turn.
need one of the spell cards, or at least a trap card, right? I feel like that's what controls my deck most of the times. The magic and trap cards. Like these monsters, yeah, sure, they're there for like support, right? Like this 1800 attack monster. Sure. And its ability of, banishing this card from the graveyard can get you Red Eyes onto the field. That's only from the graveyard. So
I'll play this. I summon a
yeah,
monster in attack position.
my god, what's with these cards? I bet you, look, this is what's gonna happen next.
Battle.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe I might be over-predicting it.
Now.
But let's just see.
My monster
Either his deck is stacked with full of
I end my turn.
high attack
It's my
4-star monsters,
I drop.
or I don't know. And we have a nice card to go with. Come on, let's go. We're gonna do this.
I activate a spell card.
So let's get rid of this. And then we get this. You see here, the strategy is always to get Red Eyes Fusion, because you can do this.
From my hand, I activate
You can
a
instantly
spell
get a Red
card.
Eyes slash Dragon out onto the field without doing too much, right?
Help me.
See, that's the beauty about this Red Eyes Fusion card, is that you can just get your fusion materials from the deck, and you don't need to wait until right, for polymerization. Oh, I gotta have the right cards in my hand.
I activate my monster's effect.
That's so long. See, there you go. 3000 attack. Now, if he has a card that can destroy this,
Here I go.
then I can just negate it.
It's my turn.
But then the bad thing is that if he has another card to destroy my card, then that could be a little bit of a problem, because I can't negate its effect. When you have one chance to negate an effect, and that chance will be critical. Just end your turn, mate. End your turn.
I end my
There you go.
My turn.
That took you some time. Ooh, we have the card, but do I want to activate it now? Sure, why not? No harm in doing so, right? So Red Eyes, Destruction Swordsman Fusion will bring me out Buster Blader Destroyer. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna send this and this into the graveyard. Don't mind me while I send all my Red Eyes into the graveyard. There's a little strategy.
Vision summon a monster.
Now, the greatest thing about this Buster Blader is that it can attack defense position monsters and inflict damage. So, yeah. And then we got Red Eyes, and this will clean up. Game over.
Monster's effect.
And we're gonna just equip him just in case he has something. And that's game. And how many turns was that? 2, 3 turns? Easy. See, as long as I can get the right cards in my hand. Alright. So, we've done enough. We've played enough, I think. Let's go through the deck. Let's just show you what is the formula behind the deck. Okay, so here we are in the deck editor with my Red Eyes Buster deck. So, what do I have here? What do I have here that makes this deck so special? And I guess what changes could I do to this deck? I mean, put down in the comments. I mean, clearly, you know, I already had a little problem with that match before. But yeah, this deck isn't the best, but I guess it could be changed, whatever. Keeper of the Shrine, this card, ultra rare card. It's kind of hard to get, but whatever. Good high defense, 2100. Its ability is that it can be used as 2 tributes for a dragon monster, so you can just literally sacrifice this card for a 7-star or above dragon type monster. It's perfect. And if, say, a normal type monster got sent into the graveyard, I think that's what it says, you can special summon this card if that. No. While this card is in your hand and graveyard, ever face up dragon type monster on the field, except Keeper of the Shrine is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, or because it was destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card. Now, oh yeah, and then it says, you know, if you special summon it, then you can return a normal monster, a dragon normal monster into your hand. You can bring it back from the graveyard to your hand. So, the good thing about this is that you can have a Red Eyes Black Dragon or something of a normal dragon, and you can just keep returning it back into your hand and discard onto the field. So that's an endless loop, right? So just imagine this goes into the one of these cards go into the graveyard. It actually even affects Red Eyes slash Dragon, which I've seen weirdly. So yeah, you can bring this back from the graveyard or your hand. You special summon it, and then you can choose any one of your normal dragon types and bring it back to your hand as well. So then you can just summon it over and over. Get a nice little loop. Okay. Red Eyes Wyvern, nice attack, 1800. His ability is, you know, you can banish it from the graveyard to summon a Red Eyes from the graveyard onto the field. Now this only works if you didn't set or summon a monster on the turn that you ended your turn. So, you know, when there's like, I don't know, a chance that you didn't summon a monster on that turn and you have this and this in the graveyard, banish this out, you get Red Eyes Black Dragon onto the field. Pretty neat. Buster Whelp of Destruction Swordsman. Now, this card is in relation of Buster Blader. Now what you do is, let's just say you have Buster Blader in your hand and you have this card in your hand. You summon him and you activate his effect of getting this card, which is basically a fusion card, but a fusion card that only works for Buster Blader. So then you just, you know, do your little magic. Now because Buster Blader here, this one, the one I was trying to summon, or you saw me summon, Buster Blader, the Dragon Sword, Destroyer, Swordsman, whatever, is neat fusion, is that you just need one Buster Blader and a Dragon type monster, so seeing that this counts as a Dragon type, you can just sacrifice him to summon your Buster Blader. But, I mean, he has a nice little effect of that. You can sacrifice this card to summon a Buster Blader from the graveyard. Now, a little nice combo that I figured out. If you, let's just say you had another Dragon type in your hand. A very neat combo would be actually. Let's just say, oh, I don't know, you had this in the graveyard, this in your hand, this, well, deck or hand, doesn't really matter. You summon this, you get this out, and obviously you have Buster Blade in your hand, forgot about that. So you have Red Eyes Wyvern, these are the cards you have in your hand, this, and this. And then somehow you magically have a Red Eyes Black Dragon in the graveyard, let's just say that. So then you activate its effect, this effect of summoning this Buster Blader here. And then you sacrifice... yeah, I guess, yeah, you just sacrifice Buster Blader and this. So then those two go in the graveyard, you have this out on the field now. And then you have this left over. Now you can activate the effect of special summon a Buster Blader from your hand or graveyard. So just use that effect. Then you have Buster Blader and this Buster Blader on the field. Now you have two freaking crazy high attack monsters on the field already. And then as backup, like, I don't know, the opponent ends their turn the next turn, and then you had like something else, I don't know, you draw on something else, right? You can use this effect and then summon Red Eyes Black Dragon from the graveyard. A pretty neat combo, pretty neat. Okay, so now the next card, the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion. This is just used to summon Dark Paladin, or on special occasions the Black Skull Dragon with its 3200 attack power. Yeah, that's pretty much what these two are just there for. Now I could just have, like, I could just have one of these in my deck, but the reason why I have two is because there's chances where I have summoned Red Eyes Black Skull Dragon and I want to summon the Dark Paladin. So those two are there just, I guess, for insurance. The Black Stone of Legend. Now this card, summon them on the field, activate its effect, sacrifice it to summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon from the deck onto the field. And its other nice effect is that if this card is in the graveyard and a Red Eyes monster is in the graveyard, you can bring this card back to your hand and then send a Red Eyes monster into the deck from the graveyard. So you get a little nice mini loop of just constantly summoning a Red Eyes Black Dragon from the graveyard. So that's a little nice thing. That's pretty much what I use this card for. Then you have Buster Blader, you know, it's a nice ability of gaining 500 attack points for each Dragon type monster your opponent controls or is in the graveyard. It's just there for the summoning of Red Eyes Slash Dragon that you've seen, or I guess Buster Blader, yeah. These two Buster Blader cards, I guess. Then you have Red Eyes Black Dragon, yada yada. Now this card, I put him there because of that he's a tuner, and he's a 2-star tuner and has a high defense. And that is why I have this one random tuner in the extra deck. It's pretty useful, its ability of gaining 200 attack for each non-tuner synchro monster that you use to summon this card. And normally the case would be I would have this on the field and a Red Eyes Black Dragon on the field, and I can summon this, which makes his attack 3100 when it comes on the field. Pretty nice. Just a high attack, because I've faced sometimes against some Blue Eyes decks and they've summoned this couple times, or I guess there's someone with blue eyes and you know none of these cards can match against blue eyes damage, attack power, whatever. Yeah, it's just in case I have red eyes on the field and this on the field, you know. It's just there. Red Eyes Fusion, I'd say this is the main core of the deck. As you've seen, I can fusion summon a Red Eyes monster, mostly Red Eyes / Dragon, by using materials from the deck, and it includes your hand as well. And yeah, only just those two things I think. Yeah, hand, deck, and field. Okay. So you can use that to summon Red Eyes / Dragon. Now, in the case that you might have this in your hand, you can also use it to summon Black Skull Dragon, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, I don't know. But yeah, that is mostly used for Red Eyes / Dragon. It's pretty neat. Now you see me use this. Now the good thing about this is that a quick play spell. I will get to the little combo in a bit. I'll tell you like why. I already explained the little card, the reason why, you know, the little strategy behind this card. Now another bonus about this card, you can get this card back from the graveyard to your hand if you send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Now what I normally do is send Red Eyes Wyvern into the graveyard so I can get a Red Eyes Black Dragon from the graveyard onto the field. Little nice little combo there. Red Eyes Insight, I just use this to get mostly Red Eyes Fusion because I, you know, don't get the chance to get them. To get this in my hand, this one card out of the 26. But I can also use it to get any one of these Red Eyes cards. It's a pretty neat combo. Oh yeah, and only in like, you know, you have to send the Red Eyes from the deck or your hand into the graveyard to get one of these cards, which is a little nice combo, you know, for Red Eyes Spirit. Nice little setup there. Next card, Polarization. As I said, it's just there for backup, for like this card, in case. Yeah, I think that's it for Polarization. And you know, just, you know, you gotta have another Polarization card, right? Emblem of Dragon Destroyer gets a Buster Blader from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You know, just in case you fusion summoned Red Eyes / Dragon or some one of the Buster Blader cards like this or this, and you want a Buster Blader back in your hand. There you go, easy. Just in case you need an extra firepower, right? Mirror Wall. Now this can be replaced by any other trap card, to be honest. It's just there so I, you know, stop an attack. Like there's been cases where I've had only this card and this card come up in my hand, so I was like, I guess I'll just use him for defense, even though his defense is kind of low, but it'll help out, right? DNA Surgery. Declaring one monster type will make all face-up monsters on the field become that type. Now normally for this deck, or Buster Bladers in general, you choose the type Dragon, so that this card, now this, the amazing combo I've seen with this card, oh my god. If there's a Buster Blader on the field or in your hand, even including the opposite field, the enemy field, if they have a Buster Blader and there's a Dragon type that you made with DNA Surgery, you activate this and boom, you have your own Buster Blader on the field, and you've most probably robbed their enemy's Buster Blader or whatever monster they have, and then, you know, you just have this. And now the special effect of this, now it has 2 effects, well 3 effects actually, that's quite a lot of effects. So the effect that you saw when I was in the battle, it can attack defense position monster and inflict damage. Nice. The other effect, this card gains 1000 attack and defense for each dragon type that your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Now, with the combination of DNA Surgery, making every dragon, well, every monster type on their field dragon, this can gain at least 3000 attack bonus. Granted, they're all face-up monsters on their field, and you've activated DNA Surgery. Pretty crazy, and I think, only affects the opponent. And his other effect is that all dragon types get turned to defense position. So, goddamn. They're in defense position, they can't attack you no matter what because of this Buster Blade is on the field. And yeah, they're pissed. The only thing stopping them would be a trap card. Yeah. Red Eye Spirit, as I've said, it can help get Red Eye / Dragon onto the field, as well as any other Red Eyes monster here. And then Return of the Red Eyes, the little continuous spell that always brings the Red Eyes from the graveyard onto the field as long as there's a Red Eyes monster on the field. Which means, let's just say there's 2 Red Eyes. One gets destroyed, you activate Return of the Red Eyes. You can bring that destroyed Red Eyes monster back onto the field. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Now let's go on to a little reason why I have Dark Paladin. I haven't explained why I have Dark Paladin in my deck at all. Now it's just there for a little bonus, but not only that, but his ability is actually better than Buster Blader. A bit. The only difference is that Dark Paladin can't attack, well, it can't inflict damage to a defense position monster. That's the only difference. But other than that, his ability is pretty amazing. I mean, discard 1 card and negate an activation of a spell card. Pretty nice. And his crazy ability is that it can gain 500 attack points for each dragon type monster in the field or in either player's graveyard. That's including you. That's including you, so whatever dragon type monster you have in the graveyard, and considering that majority of these cards are dragon type, it could get like, you can get a pretty high attack. I've seen like 5,000 attack points on this monster. And let's just say the opponent had dragon types as well, which I've seen most of the times. Then this card does it. It would have even more than 5,000 attack points. It could be even better than a Buster Blade or the Dragon Destroyer. It could be. It could be. I'm just saying. And then you just saw Black Skull Dragon just there because, let's just say I have Red Eyes and this on the field. Activate this effect, and then you have Black Skull Dragon on the field. Easy. So that's enough rambling from me. Jesus Christ, this deck is crazy, isn't it? God damn. It's been a long time since I've done a Yu-Gi-Oh video. So, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Leave a like, comment down below, maybe a little change to the deck. Maybe I can make this deck even better. I know I can. I can take out quite a lot of cards actually. But yeah, that's the little strategy behind the deck. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, maybe subscribe. And yeah, that's all I have. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys later. I've only just realized it. This griffin is the same demon in Devil May Cry.